On today's Sun Weekly Review, we have interesting video game playing habits, youth school lunch. We also have a new student spotlight for you to enjoy. I'm Jack Linewand, and this is the Sun Weekly Review. Almost every student plays video games, though some do them instead of doing homework. What are your video game habits?
A gameaholic is a person who has a compulsive need to play video games. A video game console is the device that outputs a video signal or visual image to display a video game. There are positive and negative reasons to play console games.
I think they're good because they kind of teach hand-eye coordination. Also, if you're playing multiplayer, it teaches teamwork.
What is your favorite video game in 2015?
FIFA 15.
Okay, what are your positive and negative reasons against video games?
It's positive because it's fun, and it's negative because they're sometimes addictive.
They're fun, but you don't do them before you finish your homework, because then you'll be mean to teachers.
According to Forbes.com, a controls test, folks who play first-person shooters show quicker and more precise consideration assignments, higher determination and visual handling, and improved mental turn capacities. Furthermore, they are forced into social situations due to online gaming. Over 77% of gamers play with a friend. How much time do you spend on the weekdays playing video games?
5 hours.
And on the weekends, my good sir?
6 to 7 hours.
Thank you for your time. How much time do you spend playing video games on the weekdays?
On the weekdays, I play no more than 3 hours of video games because I really don't have any more time than that.
And Ben?
Not enough.
Which is?
Like an hour-ish.
Ish, okay. And on the weekends, tell me your number.
On the weekends, probably 7 hours.
Way too much.
Is?
I don't know, maybe like 10 hours.
Alright, good answer. According to HealthCentral.com, there's a negative of playing console video games. Playing violent video games can make you conduct violent activity in real life. Alright, well, thank you guys for your time.
There are plenty of interesting students at this school, but here is this week's Student Spotlight.
Tal started doing photography 2 years ago. He found this talent when his dad bought his first camera and brought it home. He watched his dad take pictures with his camera, and it inspired him to try it out too. Throughout the years, Tal has advanced in photography and now is starting cinematography. Tal is hoping to have a great experience when he grows up by pursuing the sophisticated art.
I have two siblings, and one, he is in 6th grade and one's in 3rd. I enjoy cinematography and photography because it's a really creative way for me to let go of my ideas. The most important thing in my life is my family. My family is priority.
Here in the United States, we can easily get food, water, and electricity, but sadly, other countries aren't as fortunate as us.
At home, I have many electronics like my phone, iPhone 5S. I have a MacBook Air 11-inch. I have like a TV, a house phone to stay connected to all my relatives. If I didn't have these things, I would have no social life and probably die.
So global poverty is a very tragic issue, and it affects different regions differently. I think everything that we can do to eliminate it should be done, though, there are different approaches we can take to the problem.
There is extreme poverty in the world today. According to PovertyUSA.org, over 46 million Americans live in poverty. In addition, sanitation is a major problem with poverty. Families barely make it in the world today without money, food, or even water. Opportunities like jobs are hard to find to support yourself or your family. According to globalissues.org, living off $1.25 a day is harsh and most people barely can make a living off of this. According to Compassion.com, worldwide 600 million children are living in extreme poverty. The highest rates of children mortality are still in sub-Saharan Africa, where 1 in 9 children die before the age of 5. 1.6 billion people, a quarter of humanity, live without electricity. According to globalissues.org, 1 billion people are in poverty, every second child, and 1.4 million die each year from lack of access to safe drinking water and adequate sanitation.
So one of the most commonly pursued approaches to poverty is the short-term fix. Let's throw a lot of money at the issue and see if it works. I think, though, we shouldn't stop doing that. We should also consider more long-term approaches, things that can be done, for example, through global governance.
Many organizations today that donate to the homeless. For example, there is a foundation called Habitat for Humanity, and they build and repair houses all over the world. You can go to www.habitat.org to help volunteer. There is a place called the Soup Kitchen where you can contribute to help the homeless and feed them. To volunteer at the Soup Kitchen, go to thesoupkitchen.org/aboutus/mission vision. Even just helping someone with a small deed can change a life.
At U-School, we have access to some amazing food. But who makes this food? Let us find out.
Do you enjoy the food at school? Do you know where it's made or who makes it? Well, here in the lower school, the chefs try their hardest to prepare meals for all U-School students to enjoy. In the lower school, there is the head chef, Chef Dan, who cooks for several hundred students.
About 2,500, that includes teachers as well.
There are several cuisines to choose from a healthy salad to some roasted turkey and mashed potatoes to even an egg and bacon breakfast. Chef Dan loves to cook for the students.
Actually, I like making the macaroni and cheese. I've been making it myself, and I also like making the soups. I do that myself early in the morning as well.
The salad, vegetables, fruit, and chicken are some of the healthier options.
Well, of course, your vegetables, any roasted meats, roasted chickens. We always have chicken breast on a salad bar. A lot of the stuff on the salad bar is probably your healthiest because it's all whole food. Those are probably the healthiest things to go with.
A lot of students don't know it, but the food is very fresh.
Everything is made day of.
Yes. Yeah. Because it tastes better and it's better than my old school lunch.
They have a very good variety of choices.
I like the salads because there's a lot of stuff to choose from.
I like the food in school because after I came here in 6th grade, after public school, it's just 100 times better than what they serve in public school, so it's good. For an everyday meal, I choose the crispy chicken sandwich.
I'd probably get something I don't know, ribs or something.
Frozen yogurt.
But why?
Because I like frozen yogurt. Who doesn't like frozen yogurt?
Yeah, I would probably go with frozen yogurt.
Yeah, frozen yogurt all the way.
I agree with their frozen yogurt, but I'd also like them to have grilled cheese and or waffles again, because that was good.
Is your pet weird? Well, let's look at some real weird pets.
In today's world, there are some very weird and unusual pets. We're going to show you 5 of the most unusual pets in the world. At number 5 is the hedgehog. Hedgehogs are illegal in Maine, Arizona, California, Hawaii, and in New York because they can carry foot and mouth disease. They also have between 5,000 to 7,000 quills. Quills are feather-like spikes on a hedgehog's back. They normally cost from $70 to $250. At number 4 is the sugar glider. A full-grown adult sugar glider can weigh up to only 1/4 of a pound. They also have flap of skin under their arms which allows them to glide through the air. They cost about $200 to $400. At number 3 is a spotted genet. The spotted genet is originally from Africa, but many Americans have them as pets. Their lifespan is about 8 years. Their general price range is from $900 to $1,400. At number 2 is the miniature donkey. The maximum height is 3 feet. The males are called jacks, the females are called jennets, and babies are called foals. Prices generally go from $450 to $850. And finally, at number 1 is the skunk. Skunks are mammals that can be easily recognized with their black and white fur. They are omnivores, which means that they eat plants and animals. Skunks attack beehives because they enjoy eating the honeybees inside. Skunks have 2 glands near their behind to produce a smelly substance that is released when they are threatened. They normally cost around $300.
Those are our picks for the most abnormal and odd creatures to have as pets.
Some students at U-School are very serious about their shoes. They come in many different colors, shapes, and designs, and you would not believe how much they cost.
At U-School, students are required to wear a school uniform. Shoes are one of many ways that students can express themselves. On average, students spend around $70 to $1,000 on shoes. Sometimes they would buy the shoes and not even wear them. Even celebrities and athletes buy expensive shoes. Nike makes around $27 billion a year, and Adidas makes around $20 billion a year.
Shoes I would get are LeBron's because I can play basketball in them and they're really comfortable.
I generally pay between $300 and $500.
I usually buy my shoes at stores because you get them for retail online and more.
So now you know how much people spend on shoes. See you next time.
There's a wonderful trip filled with opportunities to learn and have fun.
Hi, my name is Brian Rostanzo. I'm the Director of Summer and Extended Programs at University School. Although my main responsibility is the summer camp, over the past couple of years we've been taking travel opportunities to a different level here at U-School. Last year, University School took 16 students over to China, and this year's summer program, Travel Opportunity, will be to Italy and Greece.
From the moment they got off the plane, they were totally immersed in the culture of China. It was an amazing thing. And then having that amazing juxtaposition between the ancient of the Forbidden City and going, of course, to the Great Wall of China, then taking the high-speed train all the way to Shanghai, going out to the amazing suburbs in the city of Suzhou and seeing our partner school, and going into their classrooms and making connections. The whole trip was truly a great immersion and experience where most of the students taking Chinese got to practice obviously their Mandarin, but basically immersing themselves in a culture that they've never really seen before was a huge, wonderful experience. I mean, as wonderful as that trip was in China, University School is offering another amazing, exceptional opportunity for our students 6 through 12. We are putting on a trip to Italy and Greece. Of course, when you go to Italy and Greece, you're going to be, as in China, you're going to be completely immersed in the culture. Some of obviously the language, the weather, the buildings, the people, the traffic, the noise, the smells, everything will be a complete experience. But you're going to see and recognize some of the things that you've studied. But of course, everyone knows of the Sistine Chapel, the Parthenon, the Colosseum, the Forum, all the different churches. And again, Pompeii, what an amazing experience that is. This opportunity is an amazing experience. It matches the curriculum all the way through from 6th grade in the ancient civilizations through the high school curriculum and even when you're doing AP World History and above.
We will depart on Tuesday, June 9th and return on June 17th. We were very excited about this summer's travel opportunity to Italy and Greece. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me, Brian Rostanzo, at 954-262-4521, or you can email me at br542@nova.edu.
Now I know how much it costs to buy my miniature donkey. I also know how much money to spend on shoes. I hope you learn to appreciate what you have. And as always, I'm Jack Linewand, and this is the Sun Weekly Review.